My name is Alex Candelario, and I race for Optum Pro Cycling, presented by Kelly Benefit Strategies. Human-powered health means to me that there's a lot behind the lines that people understand. They see pro athletes or cyclists or whatever, and they tend to see an easy finished product, and that we show up the races, we get on our bikes and we race, and we win. Sometimes we don't win, but there's a whole other element to that, and that's kind of, to me, that's what human powered health is all about. There's a huge infrastructure of people behind the scenes. There's people in the office doing creative work. There's people selling sponsorship. There's people working on our bikes, and mechanics are a huge integral part of, if our bikes don't work, then we're not going to win races. And if a chain breaks, then we're not going to win races. And so all those elements are combined into the human-powered element, and that helps us win races. And without that synergy of forces, then we don't win races, and everyone loses. So human-powered health to me is all those things combined, and it applies to the whole spectrum of racing. Lots of times at races, it's up to me to make decisions on the road and to determine who's going to be sacrificed for the better good of the team. And we take that very seriously. It's a team sport, and I think one of the things that we do really well is sacrificing for others. And I have to make that call on the road, and it's a bit stressful sometimes, but it has to be done, and it's worth it. And I think that the guys that we hire and the people that we have associated with the team all understand that, and everyone will be rewarded for their efforts in the end. And if they're willing to sell out for their teammates, and I notice it, their teammates notice it, Jonas notices it, and it gets recognized at the end of the season, and the guys that we have back are the guys that are willing to sacrifice, make that ultimate sacrifice. And even myself, I have to make sacrifices for guys, and it's that's what makes the team work and function, and it's part of our success. I had a son this year, and his name's Axel, and obviously it's a huge monumental thing in my life and our lives as a family. And in terms of cycling, it's difficult. Sleep and rest are important, but every day I wake up and I see him, and he motivates me to train harder, train better, and become the athlete that I know I'm capable of being. And so he's always in my heart and my mind when I'm training.